long story. I already did finish the Mass Effect one. There was the first the first video of it. There was a glitch that happened when fighting with Saren. It keeps on reloading, and then I found out that I had to repair and update stuff from Origin, and it will validate files through the Steam. I didn't know that, so that's the reason why. That's the reason why on the second time I played that specific when fighting with Saren, it was okay. But then that meant I had to like glue basically match those two streams about it. And yeah, it got lost. The app was not working anymore and stuff. So like I said, fudge, fuck it. I'm just gonna stream it again. And then I'm just gonna stream it again. And then yeah, if you're seeing my YouTube channel, it already jumped. Like there's a it didn't show the first few hours of playing the game because my very first stream of this game got deleted. I didn't know at the time that when you after 14 days your VOD gets deleted immediately. I didn't know that. So I was also thinking, what if I'll just do that also? Since it's kinda 9 p.m. already here, I don't know if I could continue with the starting with the Mass Effect one. I could do the ending of it. I would rewind it back to Ilos and then just blast it through the whole game, which is good. What else? Yeah, I'm just waiting for the other updates. That's why I kept on talking. It's still updating. My computer is still updating stuff. I don't know if you're just seeing my screen as blackish. Let me load that career. Okay, so I already done this. See, 61 hours played. Where was it? So we're gonna start with Ilos. Yeah. Let me go back. So yeah, we're going back. We're gonna finish this, and then yeah, my obsessive compulsion of finishing stuff will be finally relieved after too many months. Too many months of not doing so. I wanted to do it so, but it's like there's a lot of things to do, a lot of stuff, a lot of side hustles, a lot of work. My health, specifically my health. Not heart, health. My captions are not really getting what I'm saying. That's not good. Yeah, also, one of the reasons why I'm late is because there's someone here that's a little bit under the water. Last week was me. Much better actually. And then I was just waiting for my mom to go back. I already gave this person. I already gave them paracetamol and then some honey ginger mint thingy because They feel nauseated, and there's sinus. What is it? Dripping nose and stuff. Headaches and stuff. I think it was trancaso, that's why I gave them paracetamol. And then the drink. So yeah, last week I was that minus last week. Last week I was like that, but I'm still coughing. But it's like when I exert myself too much. So there's a good thing that I have a mute button here. And yeah. Let's see. Let me double check on stuff. Okay. So I just want to do this on just one go. I'm gonna play this again, and there's a good thing about me forgetting stuff. It's like every game, every time I play a game, it's like it's a new game. It's like I didn't play this before. I played this before. There are some stuff I remember, but mostly I don't. It's a curse and a blessing at the same time. Honest to goodness. Okay. Let's go. Gonna stop now. Gonna channel a little bit of RP. Just a minute. Let me mute. Coughing. And just a little bit. Okay. Are you ready to play this game again? A bit? Just a bit. Let's go. Huh. Non-well. 59:24. Let's just continue. So from the last one in the video, we kind of finished in YouTube. We kind of finished in here. So what I'm gonna do I'm gonna differentiate it a bit by the gameplay. Instead of normal, I'm gonna go bad. Good luck to me. Why do I do this? Okay. I'm gonna go insanity on it. I'm gonna save. 138. Just remember that the what is it? The graphics, the shadow. Look at the shadow. The shadow fit. It's really bad. Just a minute. Let me double check on stuff. So it's really not showing. Huh. If I capture any full screen applications, will that do anything? Huh. It's still capturing, I guess. The thing that I'm not comfortable with is capture specific window, Mass Effect launcher. How should I say it? Let me okay, good. The window, to the walls. Let me mute the other stuff. Sorry. Capture slow. Hook rate. I really don't know the hook rate, so I'm gonna change it back to normal. Because I don't know stuff about it. Huh. And then I'm gonna lock it. Let me see if it's working. Okay, let me change. There they are. Okay, let me first. So that's there. It really stops. So they kind of changed it a little bit. I don't know why it happened. Huh. Warp. Overload.
Yes.
Okay. Lady, my dear Liara, give me some singularity. I'll do the coinage and then... no, not the neural shock. Give me the sabotage. Oh, it's kind of not working. Huh. Okay then. I'm not seeing it. Okay, I'm seeing it now. Okay, I see it. Lady, give me this. Marksman and neural shock doesn't work for them. I can overload it, I guess. Okay. Okay, give me this. I need one more. Okay. Goddamn. Thank you. Thank you very much, dearies. Speaking of, let me hear. So I got additional 2 points. That's great. Liara, my dearie. We don't need that, but we need, I'll give you the barrier. Like... Kaden... Huh. No, you don't need this. I might just give you the full-on... Oh! Tech damage, eh? I'll give you that. And we kind of need this electronics, actually. A bit, because the damage repair... Wait a second, Lyra... Blah, blah, blah. Let me... No. This for you. And for me, give me... Lift is very slow for me. Doesn't do good. Do I need intimidation? No, I don't need it. But I need the tactical armor right now. So yeah, put that on me. Put that on me! And save again, because I'm a save scum. And I love it. Okay. I'll tab double check first. It does. Let me double check my thingy on... if it's working. It's working, I guess. Alright. If it's working, I don't mind. Let's go. Oh no, I was supposed to... What's the... E? No.
I never dreamed I would actually find either.
Okay, space. I forget already.
The city is too quiet.
Yes, my dearies. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. I'm okay. Why is it Caden? Caden? Thank you. It's near me? Okay. So, what she did first, I know she could do this, and then I could also do this. And then for him, I could Carnage. And then lift again. And then lift again. Give me a barrier, a warp. A throw, a barrier. The one on the downside. Okay. Throw. Okay. Again. Who is it? I can't see. Fudge. Okay. Liara, can you lift? Okay, Carnage. Okay, who is it? Okay, let me get this. Just a minute. Who are you? Okay, I see one. Lady. Give me a throw. Okay, done. Oh. Okay, let me save this for a bit. Oh, there's no save. Fudge. Maybe we don't do that right now. Okay. Okay, still no save. Just double checking. Okay, give me an overload, a throw, and a lift. What is happening? It's already there. Let me see if we could just go here. Now, can I save? It's still not there. Wow. Alright. Holy shit! Why are there so many? I saw that. What are you? Oh. So he's there. Warp. It's locked there, so I can't do it anymore. Sorry about that. That's a lot. Okay. Lift. Also, this one, throw it. Warp and overload. Warp again and throw. Okay. So there's a get sapper. Give me an overload theory. So there's a get trooper here. Can I lift you? Cannot. Saw you now. Throw. Sabotage. Okay. One more. Come on. We're looking at it, but I don't know where exactly is that. Oh my goodness. Should I go back? Oh my goodness. I don't want to take a save again. I wanna know where this guy is. I mean, Geth is. Not here. Equipment. What are the things that I've done here? I have forgotten everything? The kickpad is good. Scram rail, that's beautiful for me. Sledge, scram rail. You can do this. Okay. All right. All right. What is this again? Jesus, Tony. Sorry, I forgot stuff. That's just me. Modify. Yep, I'm good with that. Caden, my dear. X. Liara, my dearie. 9. Alright. Kinetic oil, inferno rounds. If she has it, they both had inferno rounds. Give me the. Yeah. Let's go through that thing. Now I can save. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, good. Good, very good. Let's go. Okay. Can I just override it? Yes, just, yeah, take it all. And then if it's equipment, okay, is it I? Okay, it's I. Jeez Louise. I keep on saying Sokolov when it's Sokolov. I don't know, my mind just does that. So sorry about that. Brawler, Hammer, Volkov. Let's burn this. I'm good with burning this. Light armor, we don't really need it. Polaris, wait a second. Polaris, Sir Savant, Caden, Savant, very good. And then Liara. Okay, I'm good. I think I remember I said before or something that, like, okay, so going to that icy planet where her mother was, Liara's mother, Benetia, was Noveria. Yes, Noveria. Where is she? Okay. I got lost in it on my first try going there, and I had a hard time with those places. And what am I supposed to say? With this, it's much more, with this place, the Islas, it's much more I'm still having a hard time actually remembering stuff. Just override it, please. Just override it. Override it and let's get it done. So there's sometimes I can remember stuff, sometimes I don't. But I played this a lot of times now. Yes, I told you before I have a hard time remembering stuff. Okay. Left. Throw and then overload here. Jeez Louise. Give me the barriers. 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 Everyone, keep your barriers open. Ow. Okay. If I'm correct, I'm here. Yes. The one thing I like also about Mass Effect 1 is that it's not hard for me to check the map. See that? As with Mass Effect 2, I found that it's kind of hard for me. There's like I don't know, I just like seeing where I'm going at immediately. So if I remember correctly, there's a way I could go here, I think. Memories, memories. Oh, great. I got Tesla, Edge, and Liberator. Alright. So, okay. This would be... Okay, so this is still locked. So I need... Okay, I think I'm remembering something now. Some things are good. Come on, dearies, come on! Okay. I think there's a way that we could overlook something. If I'm not wrong. Okay, this is it. Let me just save it. And then... Okay. So immediately we could do singularity. And then we could actually sabotage this. And then this one could go and fudge himself. Lift. And then we could overload it again. Overload it again. And then this, do this. And then this, and then click. We keep on making sure that they don't get back on their feet. And then barrier over. So it's already done, which is good. Alright. Make sure our barriers are here, I guess. Save again, because I'm a fucking save scum. Oh shit. Where? Okay, dearie, who the heck are you? We could do this. We could lift. Okay, I need to, my equipment. Thank you. What the fudge? The sledgehammer's not working for me. Give me the inferno rounds. All of us, dearie, let's go Inferno. Let's blow this. Back. We are ready, dearie. She has a Karfob. Alright. Yeah, let's all go Inferno. Thank you. And somewhere I remember there's supposed to be like somewhere around here. Okay. So there's a lot of here around. What is it? Get frogs, get sapper, and then you no. Use this instead. And then we'll throw as much as we can. Okay, from what I can see. Okay, this one. Okay, this one over okay, which is the other one that I've forgotten somehow? No, not here, just in front of me. Have I? Another one? Hello, Sapper. Warp. Lift. Get so... Throw? Okay. Shield boost, overload, and then throw. There's two more. Where is it? Can you see it, Dreams? Can I go? No, let's go later. Is it coming towards us? I couldn't see it, so let's go later. Average decryption. Wait. Okay, let's see it right now. Oh, so there you are. This one, left, and you. Done. Very good. Very, very good, dearies. Oh. Alright. So click and save. And then let's just use the Omnigel theory. Just let's do this as fast as we can, you know. You? No, I. The gladiator, dearie, what do you have? You can. Colossus is for Tyrians. Oh, bollocks. No. Liberator, I can Omnigel you, yes. No, not really. Volkov, Sniper, not really. Okay. Edge. Sokolov. Not really. Banshee, we're good with that. We're 985. Let me double check Kaden first. Deary, do we have some stuff you want? What is a scram rail? Oh, I think I need that. Where's mine? Kinetic coil, frictionless material, scram rail, kinetic high explosive. This one, 9 kinetic coil. Give me scram rail, and give me. Holy shit! Okay. As well as prevent enemy regeneration. Sledgehammer rounds. Okay. Kaden, my dearie. Inferno, kinetic, combat optics. Beautiful. Beautiful. My dear, we have convict of blah 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 blah. G. Inferno, kinetic, and oof. Yeah. Kinetic oil. Plus 5% damage. E. Nah. Okay. Now I remember we do F6. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Alright. Okay. We did good. We did good. Darius, let's go. From what I remember. Okay. Because I get lost in this, like, immediately. So we're supposed to... Just let me see if I forget stuff. Okay. Okay. Check, check, check. Nope. We didn't forget stuff. Done. So we're good. That's good. That's good. We can get the door open. Come on, Kaden. Here. Get ready, just in case. We have a average decryption. Can I? We have... Okay, that's great. Nothing more? Can we go down? No, we can't go down. Let me change my controls. Let's see. Okay. Much better, I think. I know it's breaking your head, but to me it's not. Nothing. Alright. Okay, let's click this. I think this is the one with a lot of gets and like a very prime thingy, if I remember right.
This place still has power. It must be running off its own generator.
Yeah.
This must be the command center for the entire complex. Saren's troops must have sealed the doors from here after we went inside.
Yeah, true, true. So let me just... I can't save, just a minute. Tab. I think I have to turn my night light off. It's gonna mess with my head later. Wait, night light. Turn it off, turn it off, turn it off. Yes, thank you. Okay. Let's go here, shift. Yep. So there's a get shock trooper, get destroyer, a get prime. Hello, dearie. Let me... Okay, so let me overload you and then throw you. Give me an overload and a lift, dearie. Who is it? Oh, you fucker. Oh, you're a lot. Okay, so warp and let's start blasting. Give me my... this one, lady... no. Overload. Okay, who else? Okay. Throw. Oh, hello, Get Destroyer. Let me overload you, and I'll try to lift you. I'll try to lift you. Oh, that's a Get Prime. I forgot about you. Oh, let me sabotage you and Carnage. Who else? Dearies, are you okay? Alright. That was a bit too much, isn't it? I'll just use my stuff and save again. Alright. Over now. I remember that even though this is kind of like a hard decryption of some sort, like if we did a route where we just ran here and then start hacking these things to save us instead, but like ammo. Like this one. I think there are 4. Where's the other one? There are only 2? No, I'm just opening them because of points. Let me go around and see if I forget stuff. What's amazing to me was like when I was on iOS, my first game through, I thought that I was like playing the movie, the one with Angelina Jolie, the Tomb Raider stuff thingy. Like, that's nice. So yeah, kind of enjoyed it. And I was definitely a lot more loud that time. Because I was like, so many enemies! It is what it is right now. Okay, so that's all good. Let's see if we... Okay, nice one. Then let's just Omnigel it. Okay, let's... yeah, check it all. And then let's Omnigel the ones we don't need. The logic arrest is good. She has... I didn't give her a... But the tech cooldown, that's what I wanted from her. Like, that's hard. But I can remove this instead. I can Omnigel this. The logic arrest though, it was good for him, right? Huh. Anyways. Shield 15, but with this, the tech is down, but she'll have the other stuff like shield and then med recharge bonus. That's okay. Wait. Is it? Dude, I don't know anymore. Let me check stuff. Sledge, kinetic, and frictionless. We can... Oh, there's already 10. Liara! Change that combat objects, please. And kinetic, inferno, yes. Combat, kinetic, inferno. Let's do the sledgehammer first. Although I don't know if you're good with this. Should I just give you the high explosive one? With my dearie, I got... yeah. Give me the kinetic coil. Yeah, give me the kinetic coil. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I can start this one omnigelling those things that we really don't need. Let me omnigel this. Oh, that's a lot. Alright. We're gonna be spending a lot of time here. Okay. Oh my, alright. Frictionless material, very good. Snowblind or okay. Oh, okay. Back. We're 952. Other stuff that I can get away with. Omnigel. Done. Oh, harpoon. Okay. I might just give this. 265. Alright, alright. Okay then, do you have... It's 7. What the heck? Did I not give you anything good? What did I do? Give you a Kokoyako. Yes. I could also give you the pulse rifle just in case. Yeah, give you the pulse rifle. Yeah, no problem. Ten, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 7. Alrighty. What did I do? Hurricane, Katana, Sokolov. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Yeah. Okay, then F6. No, actually save. Yes, thank you. Alrighty. Then going up. Huh. Okay. Kind of weird, sure. Let me open this. Security panel.
Come, Saren already has a head start. We have to go find him before he reaches the conduit.
Unless he's already found it, then we're just walking into a trap.
That is a chance we will have to take.
Hold on. Something's happening.
Too late. Unable to... Invading fleets. No escape.
Sounds like some kind of message, but I don't recognize the language.
It is probably in Prothean. This recording must be 50,000 years old. No wonder we cannot understand it.
You can't understand it? Why? I can understand it.
The message is all broken up, but I recognize some of the words. It's a warning against the Reaper invasion.
Of course. Between the beacons and the cipher, an understanding of the Prothean language would have been transferred into your mind.
Not safe. Seek refuge inside the archives.
What's it saying? Can you make out anything useful?
Fought Reapers. The Citadel. Overwhelmed. Only hope. Act of desperation. The conduit. All is lost.
Certain text, but I don't really understand. It's not that clear.
It said something about the conduit, but it's too degraded to help. We should go.
Cannot be stopped. Cannot be stopped.
Yes, I understand. Let's go. Now we're gonna run back. And if I remember correctly, we're done here. We're going back. M? Have we forgotten something? Oh, there's something in the other... Sorry, I forgot. I'm so sorry for letting us run to the other side. See? I told you to forget stuff. God freaking damn it. Okay. Open. Very good. Let's go. So, how's it hanging? You and Kaden, Liara, Yuri.
Who votes we take the vehicle into the creepy underground bunker?
Good idea. The firepower will come in handy.
Ah, okay. Sure. Save. And before that, let me take a pee. Just a minute. Okay, just making sure everything is good. Oh, gee! Bugs. I hate bugs. Not all bugs. There are but some bugs that I find beautiful, and others just not. No, I don't like. Okay. That's a fly. Let me double check. Tab. And then I'll tap. Get me open. Get me open. Oh my. Okay. Not what I wanted to say. I'm very sorry about that. Okay. Let me check this. Let me see if it's working. I'll tab. Let's see history. Double checking if I did right. Okay, I'm good. Everything is okay. Shift control. Okay.
I have spent my life studying the Protheans, but I never dreamed I would discover anything like this. This bunker might have been the last refuge of their entire species. Just imagine what mysteries it might hold. Imagine what secrets it might reveal.
Secrets.
I don't remember why we're here, Saren, the conduit, the fate of the entire known galaxy.
I am sorry. I was swept up in the moment. I just hope we have the opportunity to study this place in detail after this is done.
I thought Saren would have set some kind of trap or ambush for us. They must have been in too much of a hurry.
Or we just have yet to run into it.
Yeah, like if you can look at the scale of things here, like that's like how many pods you're looking at right now, and how big this underground thingy is. The first game, this one, when I played it in 2017, first time, like I didn't see this much because I was just rushing along. But now that I kind of enjoyed it right now, it's like, look at the scale of this thing. This is huge, very big. That's why I said, joking aside, just like, wow, just wow. Okay. Freaking roots. Like, look at that. Like, okay, like, look at, okay. Back. Other side, then back again. Just a bit. Let me jump. Look at that. One more. Look at that. Okay. Jeez. Anyways. And then when you go around here, like you can see the scale of things. Like this things on the walls. How big this freaking facility is. Like, do we have something close to this in real life? Like this big of an underground basement? Like, damn.
things on the wall? Some kind of containers?
Pods.
They look like stasis pods.
Huh.
The Protheans probably tried to keep themselves alive through cryogenic freezing. Something must have gone wrong. This bunker became their tomb. The pods are dead as well as anyone inside.
All of them? There must be hundreds of those pods.
See?
What was Saren expecting to find here? There's nothing left but corpses.
Yeah, I know. So like, oh my goodness. Okay, where's my... Just making sure I don't jump. And then scratch the cords. Like, look at that. That's... You see those twinkly thingies there? That's how many pods there are. Jeez Louise. Okay. Ooh. Damn. That's just a lot. Anyways. Just remembering the goosebumps I had when I first played this game was like, oh, there still is. There is still some sort of goosebumps. That's why my short-term memory thingy is like a blessing and a curse at the same time. Like, it always feels like I've just done it first time when in fact I've done this a lot of times. Double checking. Yeah. Okay.
What is happening?
I know.
It's a trap. Saren must have set an ambush.
It's a trap!
Saren is behind this.
I know, but okay. Then Q, if I remember. Alrighty, dearies. Come in. Okay, double checking. Mako, I'll go back, baby. Just hang on. Okay. Here. Come here. Closer. Okay. Look at those
I've
things.
studied the Protheans for decades, but I have never felt this sense of foreboding. What will we find down there?
I don't know.
I don't know. I just hope that whatever's down here is friendly. We've got enough enemies at the moment.
Alright. Oh. Okay. Damn. Alright. Laptop, please hold. Okay. Ooh. Please hold on. I really need this stream to finish like the whole game, please. I don't want to do this again and again and again. Okay. Click.
You are not Prothean, but you are not machine either. This eventuality was one of many that was anticipated. This is why we sent our warning through the beacons.
Looks like some kind of VI program. Pretty badly damaged.
I do not sense the taint of indoctrination upon any of you.
Taint.
Unlike the other that passed recently, perhaps there is still hope.
This is incredible. An actual Prothean VI, and I can understand it.
Oh, she's nerding out.
Your communication since you arrived at this facility. I have translated my output into a format you will comprehend. My name is Vigil. You are safe here for the moment, but that is likely to change. Soon, nowhere will be safe.
Okay, let me just tab, double checking. Okay, I'm good. I'm A-okay, so what are you?
Are you some kind of artificial intelligence program?
I am an advanced non-organic analysis system with personality imprints from Kesad Aishan, chief overseer of the Ilos research facility.
What do you want?
Why did you bring me here?
You must break a cycle that has continued for millions of years. But to stop it, you must understand, or you will make the same mistakes we did. The Citadel is the heart of your civilization and the seat of government, as it was with us, and as it has been with every civilization that came before us. But the Citadel is a trap.
It's a trap!
The station is actually an enormous mass relay, one that links to dark space, the empty void beyond the galaxy's horizon. When the Citadel relay is activated, the Reapers will pour through, and all you know will be destroyed.
Investigate. Citadel as a relay. What?
How come nobody ever noticed the Citadel was an inactive mass relay?
The Reapers are careful to keep the greatest secrets of the Citadel hidden. That is why they created a species of seemingly benign organic caretakers. The Keepers maintain the station's most basic functions. They enable any species that discovers the Citadel to use it without fully understanding the technology. Reliance on the Keepers ensures no other species will ever discover the Citadel's true nature. Not until the relay is activated and the Reapers invade.
Alrighty. The Reapers in the dark space.
How do the Reapers survive out in dark space?
We have only theories. The researchers here came to believe the Reapers enter prolonged states of inactivity to conserve energy. This allows them to survive the thousands and thousands of years it takes for organic civilization to rebuild itself. But in this state, they are vulnerable. By retreating beyond the edges of the galaxy, they ensure no one will accidentally discover them. They keep their existence hidden until the Citadel relay is activated.
We won't stand a chance.
The Reapers can wipe out the Council and the entire Citadel fleet in a single surprise attack.
That was our fate.
Oh.
Our leaders were dead before we even realized we were under attack. The Reapers seized control of the Citadel, and through it, the mass relays. Communication and transportation across our empire were crippled. Each star system was isolated, cut off from the others. Easy prey for the Reaper fleets.
Oof.
Over the next decades, the Reapers systematically obliterated our people. World by world, system by system, they methodically wiped us out.
You didn't surrender? You didn't surrender, right?
The war was lost. If you'd surrendered, they might have let you live.
Different.
No offer of surrender was ever given. Our enemy had a single goal: the extinction of all advanced organic life.
Damn.
Through the Citadel, the Reapers had access to all our records, maps, census data. Information is power, and they knew everything about us. Their fleets advanced across every settled region of the galaxy. Some worlds were utterly destroyed. Others were conquered, their populations enslaved.
Eh.
These indoctrinated servants became sleeper agents under Reaper control. Taken in as refugees by other Protheans, they betrayed them to the machines.
Oof.
Within a few centuries, the Reapers had killed or enslaved every Prothean in the galaxy. They were relentless, brutal, and absolutely thorough.
But why did the Reapers leave?
I don't understand. Where did the Reapers go after they conquered your people?
Our worlds were stripped bare, harvested by the indoctrinated slaves. Everything of value, all resources, all technology was taken. Certain that all advanced organic life had been extinguished, the Reapers retreated back through the Citadel relay into dark space, sealing it behind them. All evidence of the Reaper invasion had been wiped away. Only their indoctrinated slaves were left behind, abandoned. Mindless husks, no longer capable of independent thought, the indoctrinated soon starved or died of exposure. The genocide of the Protheans was complete.
Damn. Okay, I checked this then why did they do this?
What do the Reapers get out of this? Why do they keep repeating this pattern of genocide over and over?
The Reapers are alien, unknowable. Perhaps they need slaves or resources. More likely they are driven by motives and goals organic beings cannot hope to comprehend. In the end, what does it matter? Your survival depends on stopping them.
And not understanding them. Oh. Okay, double checking again because I'm seeing like if I mute and then I don't mute. Right. Okay, so how can I stop them?
You said you brought me here for a reason. Tell me what I need to do.
The conduit is the key. Before the Reapers attacked, we Protheans were on the cusp of unlocking the mysteries behind mass relay technology. Ilos was a top-secret facility. Here, researchers worked to create a small-scale version of a mass relay, one that linked directly to the Citadel, the hub of the relay network.
The conduit is not a weapon. It is a backdoor onto the Citadel.
Yeah. I don't want to joke. It's a bad joke. No, stop, Tony, stop. I stopped. They didn't find you?
How did you manage to stay hidden?
All official records of our project were destroyed in the initial attack on the Citadel. While the Prothean Empire came crashing down, Ilos was spared. We severed all communication with the outside, and our facility went dark. The personnel retreated underground into these archives. To conserve resources, everyone was put into cryogenic stasis. I was programmed to monitor the facility and wake the staff when the danger had passed. But the genocide of an entire species is a long, slow process. Years passed, decades, centuries. The Reapers persisted, and my energy reserves were dwindling.
So, you just hid? You didn't do anything? At all to save your asses? Like, grow hydro stuff so that you don't get hungry and then like since you're all like underground facility, this shouldn't be like visible, and at the same time I think no one that's inside the facility will want to rat them out? I don't know. Now I'm thinking that's the reason why. I'm like, maybe someone.
You should have fought.
We were a few hundred against a galactic invasion fleet. Our only hope was to remain undetected. I began to disable the life support of non-essential personnel. First support staff, then security. One by one, their pods were shut down to conserve energy. Eventually, only the stasis pods of the top scientists remained active. Even these were in danger of failing when the Reapers finally retreated back through the Citadel relay.
There were hundreds of stasis pods out there.
Thousands.
You just shut them down? You killed them?
Like, okay, I'm gonna stop here. Like, just what I said before, like, they're on the underground, but it seems like they could find a way to get energy or some sorts, like to make sure that their facility wouldn't run out of it. And like, I think that they would have survived. My thinking was like, for example, on the Matrix, there was the Zion, right? And in the Zion, there's people, and they, even though they're underground, they were able to survive as much as they can. So I'm like, the first playthrough I got here is the first playthrough I was shocked. I was like, that's monstrous. Like, you didn't do anything. And then the second thought that came to my mind, the one that I just discussed, was like, not everyone inside the the stasis pods, I don't think they want to rat other people out, right? Double checking. You're not really sure if the people who are inside those stasis pods are 100% not indoctrinated. Like, do you understand that little evil kind of notion? So, even if he did that, he shut them down, it's like he really doesn't have a choice in the end. It's monstrous. It's really monstrous. I don't think he betrayed them. That was the prodigal. He was not an AI. He's only a VI, so he's just following orders. There's no something behind it, and but the truth is, was necessary at the same time. However, I'm still gonna pick the monsters, but I understand the two sides of it at the same time. Do you get what I explain?
You were programmed to protect them, not kill them.
This outcome was not completely unforeseen. My actions were a result of contingency programming entered on my creation.
I bet they didn't tell the non-essential staff about this contingency.
I saved key personnel. When the Reapers retreated, the top researchers were still alive. My actions are the only reason any hope remains. When the researchers woke, they realized the Prothean species was doomed. There were only a dozen individuals left, far too few to sustain a viable population. Yet they vowed to find some way to stop the Reapers from returning, a way to break the cycle forever, and they knew the Keepers were the key.
And so, like, there they are, 12 people left, 12 Proteans left, and like, are they sure that they could procreate so that they can start creating another civilization? It's not that easy. If you think about it first glance, you think it's easy to do so, but it's like it will take like hundreds of thousands before they can even start having people again that size. So now that I'm older, like I see that there was no other really choice for them to do so. Even if they wanted to, it's just too few. So that's kind of sad. What about the conduit?
I still don't understand what's going on here. Why is Saren trying to find the conduit?
The conduit gives him access to the Citadel and the Keepers. The Keepers are controlled by the Citadel. Before each invasion, a signal is sent through the station compelling the Keepers to activate the Citadel relay. After decades of feverish study, the scientists discovered a way to alter this signal. Using the conduit, they gained access to the Citadel and made the modifications. This time, when Sovereign sent the signal to the Citadel, the Keepers ignored it. The Reapers are trapped in dark space.
How can they come back?
Saren must have some plan to undo everything you did.
The one you call Saren will use the conduit to bypass the Citadel's defenses. Once inside, he will transfer control of the station to Sovereign. Sovereign will override the Citadel systems and manually open the relay, and the cycle of extinction will begin again.
Like, I know there are many ways you can do so to help get a certain civilization like that. There's also like cloning, for example, and stuff. But the main problem with me, if I were like in those shoes, is like, if I'm gonna clone someone who's not indoctrinated, they're not sure even with themselves if they were indoctrinated or not. Those 12 Proteans. So like if they clone themselves again and again and again, Like, there are a lot of things, positive things that they could have had done, but there are also a lot of negative things that are hindering them. So I'm like, a lot of ways and a lot of problems arising. Just another thought. Can you help me?
Is there any way we can stop them?
There's a data file in my console. Take a copy when you go. When you reach the Citadel's master control unit, upload it to the station. It will corrupt the Citadel's security protocols and give you temporary control of the station. It might give you a chance against Sovereign.
Wait, where's the Citadel's master control unit? I've never heard of anything like that.
Through the conduit, follow Saren. He will lead you to your destination.
Damn. Okay, just a minute. Then investigate. Oh, there's a lot. Okay. Sovereign?
If the Reapers are trapped in dark space, how did Sovereign get here?
It is logical to assume the Reapers would leave one of their own behind after each extinction. A sentinel to pave the way for their inevitable return. Like those in dark space, Sovereign probably spent most of the last 50,000 years in a state of hibernation. Periodically, it would wake to analyze the situation. Keeping its existence hidden, it would evaluate the state of galactic civilization. And when the time was right, it would signal the Citadel and usher in the next Reaper invasion. But this time the signal failed. The Keepers did not respond. Sovereign's allies were trapped in the void. Alone, it was forced to try and discover what had gone wrong.
They could just attack.
Sovereign's the largest ship in the galaxy. Why all this secret? Why not just attack the Citadel?
Sovereign is not invincible. Revealing its true nature would have united the forces of every organic species against it. Even a Reaper couldn't survive such odds. But the Reapers are patient. They will not rush into the unknown. Sovereign could have been planning this for centuries, moving deliberately, gathering allies. Slowly, it has assembled the pieces of the puzzle, working through agents to keep itself hidden. Saren is the most visible pawn of the Reapers, but I doubt he was the first. Now Sovereign has grown bold. Whether from confidence or desperation, I cannot say. But it is determined to reopen the portal to dark space.
Alright. Beacons.
What about the beacon on Eden Prime? And the one on Vermeer? What were they for?
At our apex, the beacons spanned the breadth of our empire. We used them as a single galaxy-wide network to transmit data and communications rapidly from world to world. Virtually all the beacons were destroyed during the invasion, but once the Reapers were gone, the survivors here on Ilos decided to risk sending out a message. We knew it was unlikely there were other survivors, but if there were, we wanted them to know about Ilos.
Wow.
We wanted to give them hope, so a message
Send.
was sent across the network.
Quite the risk.
You could have exposed yourself to the Reapers.
In truth, we didn't expect any of the beacons would still function, but we had to try. If there were survivors, we had to reach them. The message was meant for our own people. It was coded so only organic beings could interpret it. We still didn't understand the power of Reaper indoctrination. We never realized it could lead an agent of the machines, like Saren, to this world. But it has also led you here. So perhaps we did not fail after all.
Okay, double checking again, sorry. Yeah, it's working. Nice. So after the beacons, how about those keepers?
So when the Reapers created the Citadel, they created the Keepers as well?
A more likely scenario is that the Keepers were one of the early harvested civilizations, perhaps the very first. Perhaps they responded well to indoctrination, or the Reapers simply bred them to be obedient. In any case, they were left behind to operate and maintain the Citadel. But the Keepers are no longer directly controlled by Sovereign or its ilk. They evolved so that they only respond to the signals emitted by the Citadel itself. When the Protheans altered the Citadel signals, they broke Sovereign's hold over the Keepers. Now, they are completely harmless.
Well, that explains the Geth.
Sovereign must have realized organic races were difficult to control.
A likely hypothesis. The Keepers evolved in an unanticipated direction. Non-organic servants like the Geth would be more predictable.
Alright, how about the Protean scientists? I was kind of thinking that there was something on the video that I had before that I might just cut and clip so that it can emphasize on what I wanted to say. It was so old, but I still needed to put it somewhere, somehow. Anyways.
What happened to the survivors from the Conduit project?
They used the conduit to gain access to the Citadel, but the conduit is only a prototype. The portal only links in one direction, so they were trapped on the station. I do not know what became of them then. It is unlikely they found any food or water on the station. I fear they suffered a slow, grim death. I only know they succeeded in their mission to seal the relay. Your presence here proves their sacrifice was not in vain.
Alright. Okay, let me fix. I need to move my feet a bit. They're kind of cramping. Not anymore. And then let's move.
Saren's got enough of a head start. Grab that data file and let's go.
Shepard, are you sure? Who knows how much longer Vigil will be here? Even now the projection is weak. This might be our only chance to speak with it, our only link to the knowledge of the Protheans. It is the opportunity of a lifetime.
There you have to let this go. Maybe you're right. Oh my goodness. No, but
It might know something useful.
I will provide whatever information I can. My data banks, however, are limited to information directly related to stopping the Reaper invasion.
alright. Well, time to go then.
I've got the file. Come on.
The one you call Saren has not reached the conduit. Not yet. There is still hope if you hurry.
Let's go. Sorry, Liara, but we need to go. I know you're the Protean expert, and yeah, I understand.
All their culture, all their advanced technology, and the Protheans were taken in by the Reapers just as we were. They failed.
Not entirely. They've given us a weapon. They've given us a chance. If we can just get there in time.
Alright. It's done. Okay, let's save. Just a minute. Tab. I always keep on checking because, you know, stuff. Alright. Okay, my control. I'm having hard time with control. Just a minute. Options, controls. My mouse sensitivity. Let's go 50. Let's see if it's gonna work. I'm seeing it right now. Alright. We're going then. So this is the jumping point. This is the jumping point, and then it goes haywire. Okay, let's save. First journal done. Mark. Let's save. All right. I'm sure about the control. All right. Okay. Just a minute. Six. Great. Insanity is insane. Huh, who would have thought? I don't like this. Okay, good. Done. Okay. One more. Okay, that's very good. You're nailing it, Tony. Very good. Very good. Oh, here it is. Okay. 38. Shami, good, good, good. Good, good, good. Where's my stuff? High explosive rounds, cram rail. Weapon force and damage. Heat absorption. Heat generation. You might need this, right? Okay, and then this one. So it's not that hard. Frictionless. Kinetic coil, that's great. Oh yeah, we'll have to do Inferno rounds. Kaden, Sledgehammer, Kinetic Oil. The Snowblind rounds are for... Okay, let's do this. And then... Kinetic Coil, alright. Liara, I need her to do this with me. Okay. But this one, I need... Docking. Alright, that's great. Kaden, you might... I don't know if you need this. They both had... I'm gonna... X one of you with this. Give me... Huh. Alright. That was weird. Okay. So... Ah! Okay, sorry. My phone broke. Ah, jeez. Hello, phone. How are you? Don't fall again, please. Don't fall again. Alright. Everything is going to haywire here. What's going to fall next? Oh, please, not me. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. Not me, please. Please, please. Keep us safe. Keep us safe. And keep us saved. With the save 150. Okay, let's go. Here we go.
There, the conduit. It's incredible.
Don't have time to admire the view. We have to get through that relay. And these Geth aren't gonna make it easy on us.
I know. Oh, here they come. So much hentai. Here they come! Wink wink. Damn. Hot damn.
Activate the defenses. Seal the station. The arms aren't moving. Systems not responding.
Damn. Alright.
Abandon the Citadel. Evacuate the Council. Citadel Control. Citadel Control. Do
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Alrighty. We gonna get ready for this. Just run. 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 Okay. We got it. We got it. We good. We good, bro. We good, bro.
Critical failures detected across all monitored systems. Please begin emergency evacuation.
Bunga! Okay. Everyone. Barriers. Everyone.
Critical failures detected across all monitored systems.
I got one medical kit.
Emergency evacuation.
Okay.
We have to stop Saren.
I know.
Saren's close now.
Okay, so now we do this. We do this, the neural shock. I always say it before as neutral shock. It was not really neutral shock. I'm dumb. I'm very sorry about it. I'm gonna change it to SMG. Okay, done, done, done.
Please begin emergency evacuation procedures. This is not a drill. The Presidium is experiencing severe system malfunctions across the entire level. All non-emergency personnel must evacuate immediately.
It's doing the nene. Wait, tab. Yes, everything is burning. I can hear it. Spec. Status report.
Give me a rundown of the damage.
We have lost all primary power to the level. Environmental controls are not responding. Class 3 fires are burning in sectors 2, 3, 6, and 7. Civilian casualties are high. I am also detecting numerous unauthorized synthetic life forms throughout the station. They are believed to be hostile. Please approach with caution.
Alright, the council.
What happened to the council?
In accordance with standard emergency procedures, the council has been evacuated to the Destiny Ascension.
The survivors.
What about Captain Anderson and Ambassador Udina? What happened to them?
I have no information on the status of specific individuals. Once the current crisis has been resolved, a complete accounting of casualties and survivors will begin.
Saren. Where is he?
Where's Saren?
Former Spectre agent Saren Arturius is near the vicinity of the council chamber. A warrant has been issued for his arrest, though Citadel security is unable to respond at this time.
Log off.
Come on. We need to stop Saren before it's too late.
Please begin emergency evacuation procedures.
Okay,
This is not a drill.
I know. It's not a drill. Stop, Tony. Stop. No. No, no. Let's go. Jeez Louise. my goodness. Goodbye. It just rounded. Well, oh, it's gonna get. Stop with thinking about such stuff. Permission. Ready for contact. In 3, 2, 1. Damn. All right.
Sarah's locked the elevator. Suit up. We're going outside.
I love this part. I love it and I'm scared of it. At the same time, it's just me. Oh, the finger. Okay, let's save first. And then let's change our stuff. Okay. I'm gonna take this because it's really good. Very good for me. Liara will go with this one. You will have to go with Inferno and Sledgehammers. Yeah, do that. Liara. Sledgehammer, go Inferno. No, wait. Liara. Knockback. Alright. Let's see what we can do with it. Alright, everyone do the barrier. And then click the M. Just okay. Shield boost. Okay. Lift. Throw. Carnage. Throw. Warp. You fucker. Okay. Throw. Lift. You. Throw. Dearies, we okay, dearies? Anything, everything, alright? Okay. F6. Okay. Alright. Overload and show. Okay. Hello, dearie. I would like you to be warp. And then show. The okay, done. Throw. Okay. Shift. Okay. This is a get destroyer, sabotage, and lift. Okay, give me this one. Warp. Okay. Okay, just a minute. I just keep on saying okay. I know. Escape. What the heck? Why do I have a... Kaden, can you do pulse rifles? He can do pulse rifles. You freaking have a pulse rifle. Jeez, Liara. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is... Let's just see if it's gonna work like intended. Oh, that's not good. Okay, you? That's not good. I need someone to use... Okay, no, I can't. Okay. Show. Overload. Alright. No. Okay. Warp. Lift. Throw. Sure. Okay, none. Good, good, good. Nice. Just keep it coming, Tony. Just keep it coming. This is my problem with me. I'm not saving enough. Okay. Okay, so I need this. I need this. Give me overload. Okay. Here. Okay. My best bet is to lift, warp, and throw you. Okay. Good, 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 good. Okay, this is where I got my problem. Sorry. I'm just saving. Because I know I did something like... I made an oopsie about it. Run. No, not that way. Okay. Singularity and then lift. Barrier, barrier. Okay. Sabotage, throw, lift. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I did good. So F6. Beautiful. Okay, so we got Krogan warriors. This. Sabotage, carnage. And then give me a overload, neural shock, and lift. There's someone running. Give me an overload and warp. Beautiful. Thank you, dearie. Lift this up, throw, and then sabotage. Use this, this, this. Oh no, you're not gonna do that. Lift. Lift. Carnage. Bring him down. Throw. No. Throw. Bring him down. Okay. You done? You good? Save. Just a minute. Let me use my equipment. I got a lot. Damn. Okay. Alrighty. Tony, what do you got? There's still one? Jeez Louise, okay. One more. Alrighty. You okay? Good, good, good. One more. Okay. Okay, we good, we good, we good. Damn. One more. I need it lift already, and then throw, and then overload. Okay. Jeez Louise. Okay, sabotage, warp, and throw. Overload. Oh, thank you. Oh my goodness. They're still not done. They're just going. What the heck is happening? Lift, overload, throw. Okay, let me Ready, set, run. Okay. Throw, lift. Not happening. Okay. Okay. Throw. And then lift. Let's go. Okay, let me use this and let's me Okay, let me do this. Throw, overload. Okay. I died. Fuck. Resume last save. Damn. I wasn't thinking. Let's start again. Can do this. Okay, they're coming in. Definitely lift, throw, and then overload. Warp, lift, okay. Let me get my... No. He's good with that. I know it's supposed to be like this one, but he got the false rifle. He's good. He's gonna be okay. Just a minute. I need... Let's see if this works. I don't know. Unity, and then assume. No. Insanity, yes. I'm that not good. Okay, so this throw sabotage. Ah, fuck. Gold against it. We'll stay here forever and ever. Just lift it and then throw it and then warp it. Lift it, throw it, and sabotage it. Okay. Lift, throw, warp. Okay, so okay, lift, and then throw. Barrier, barrier. You can go here. You can go here instead. Okay, I didn't saw that. Jeez. Warp. Throw. Shield boost. Fuck. Okay. Throw. More. Good. Okay. Beautiful. I'll take this every day of the week. Let's go. But of course, I wanna finish this all. Let me save. God damn, I wanna finish this shit. Good thing I saved. Let me load this one. Okay. Wanna see if I can do this. Oh my goodness. They really know how to... No, I wanna see. Shut up. I finished this, like, I went through that. We could overload it, right? Damn. Alright. This... I've never done this before, like go back door or like the secret entrance or some sort. I really haven't done that. We'll be back. Lift. Show. Yeah, let's go. Throw, lift, sabotage. Bye bye. Damn, we cleaned it. We cleaned the back door. We good, we good. And then let's save. What's my new stuff? Damn, alright. So I'm gonna use like Inferno rounds, yes. Weakens their accuracy. I need him to do this sledgehammer round because that's like... Okay. Alright. Save. We cleaned it. Let's go. Escape, save again. Cause I'm a safe score. Let's go. Forget about stuff. Okay, so you, my liege, go, go, go. Full stem, full stem, full stem. Then show. Show, lift. Okay. Get trooper lift, overload, sabotage. Okay, so you throw, lift, overload. Really not good with this. Overload. Anything? I just like to click it. Okay. We have one more. Throw, lift, sabotage. Bye bye. Done. Okay. Done. There might be something else. Just going. Because I forget stuff. Alrighty. Done, done, done. Save. Okay. The save lady. Or the guy. You don't know. Alright. Let's go. Okay. This is where I had a problem with saving stuff. It corrupted. Ah.
I was afraid you wouldn't make it in time, Shepard.
In time.
In time for what?
The final confrontation. I think we both expected it would end like this. You've lost. You know that, don't you? In a few minutes, Sovereign will have full control of all the Citadel systems. The relay will open. The Reapers will return.
I can't stop them.
I've still got a few tricks up my sleeve.
You survived our encounter on Vermeer, but I've changed since then. Improved. Sovereign has upgraded me.
What have you done?
You let Sovereign implant you? Are you insane?
I suppose I should thank you, Shepard. After Vermeer, I couldn't stop thinking about what you said. About Sovereign manipulating me. About indoctrination. The doubts began to eat away at me. Sovereign sensed my hesitation. I was implanted to strengthen my resolve. Now my doubts are gone. I believe in Sovereign completely. I understand that the Reapers need organics. Join us, and Sovereign will find a place for you, too.
You're indoctrinated.
Sovereign's controlling you through your implants. Don't you see that?
The relationship is symbiotic, organic and machine intertwined, a union of flesh and steel. The strengths of both, the weaknesses of neither. I am a vision of the future, Shepard.
No!
Of all organic life.
No!
This is our destiny. Join Sovereign and experience a true rebirth.
We can beat them.
Sovereign hasn't won yet. I can stop it from taking control of the station. Step aside and the invasion will never happen.
We can't stop it. Not forever. You saw the visions. You saw what happened to the Protheans. The Reapers are too powerful.
Don't give in to them.
Some part of you must still realize this is wrong. You can fight this.
Maybe you're right. Maybe there is still a chance for the implants. Sovereign is too strong. I'm sorry. It is too late for me.
It's never too late.
There's still one way to stop this. If you've got the guts.
Damn!
Bye, Shepard. Thank you.
BAM! Now my problem. I hope Laptop, please keep yourself. Oh, I got renegade. God damn. I hope my save is gonna be okay. I'm gonna save it right now here, just in case, because I know there's some things that went wrong with this. And then let's activate.
Vigil's data file worked. I've got control of all systems.
Quick! Open the station alarms! Maybe the fleet can take Sovereign down before he regains control of the station.
I can hear you.
See if you can open a communications channel.
Thank you. You're much more calm. You're much more calm.
Destiny Ascension. Main drives offline. Kinetic barriers down 40%. The council is on board. I repeat, the council is on board.
Normandy to the Citadel. Normandy to the Citadel. Please tell me that's you, Commander.
It's me,
I'm here, Joker.
Joker.
Commander. I'm sitting here in the Endura sector with the entire artillery.
Ow.
We can save the Ascension. Just unlock the relays around the Citadel and we'll send the cavalry in.
Are you sure about this, Shepard? Human casualties will be very high if you send your fleet in now.
This is bigger than humanity. Sovereign's a threat to every organic species in the galaxy.
The council must be sacrificed for the greater good.
Oh.
Do not waste your reinforcements. Hold them back until the Citadel arms open up. Save the human fleet to attack Sovereign.
What's the order, Commander? Come in now to save the Ascension or hold back?
We have to save the council. I hate the council. The council? No, the council. I hate them, but they have an important job to do. So, yeah, save the council. We're team players after all.
Opening the relays now, Joker. We need to save the Ascension no matter what the cost.
The noble choice. I just hope it does not also turn out to be the wrong one.
I know.
Alliance ships, move in.
Squad up!
The Destiny Ascension.
Commander, we're picking up reinforcements. It's the Alliance. Thank the goddess.
Damn.
Destiny Ascension, you are all clear. Repeat, you are all clear.
The Citadel's opening. All ships move in. Concentrate on Sovereign.
Here we go. Oh my god, my hands are gonna cramp. Please, laptop. For the love of goodness, I updated everything.
Make sure he's dead.
Wow. Damn. Damn, Liara, you're a cutthroat. Jeez.
He's dead.
Oh god, this is insanity, right? Oh lord. Tony, no! I know. I'm remembering a past, I think. This is gonna be problematic with me. Oh jeez Louise. I need a singularity ASAP. The final boss for Mass Effect 1. I hate it so much. It's so fucking scary.
I am Sovereign, and this station is mine.
Okay, so I can singularity you and then sabotage and just fucking keep you away from me. just fucking keep you away from me. That's all I want. Okay. Singularity again. Okay. I can't see it right now, but overload this motherfucker. Oh. Yeah, this is the problem that I had. Yep. Hello? Alright. So I think we're getting the background, and then there's the Mass Effect thingy, so that's working. Hi! Yeah. I researched it, the thing, why it's happening, though I played it all the time, and it blah 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 blah. I played it all the time, and I always end it, and I always finish the ME1, but I never had this problem before. Turns out, the reason why I cannot finish it, because there's a certain bug where you cannot use either tech or biotic powers at him. So I was like, hi, hello. I was a Vanguard. I played this like a lot of times now. Did I forget about this bug sort of thingy? And apparently I did. So, I played it offline and I did finish the game. So it's like, what's happening here? You can shoot Saren, but you have to prevent yourself from using biotics. And what's good about having Kaden and Liara was like just lift, and lift. And what I should have done was like use the what is it? Use my pistol, then the shotgun, pistol, shotgun, and yeah, and we're on insanity, so like it's gonna take longer, but it's doable. And I'm like, I forget all this. Yes, I forget all of that. I'm a dum. I'm sorry about that. And hey, my neighbor's doggies, they're fur babies. Oh my lord. Alright. So, and also, I forgot. There was like, I was reading about like, the save should have not, the save is a bug if it started already with, what is it? Saren's fight, and that I should have started with like, going to the the council room, yeah, first. And then when I did it offline, I just played like immediately with like the auto save of fighting Saren. No problem with that. So I'm like, okay, so I guess they fixed that part, or it wasn't an issue going to the vents or something. That emergency exit opening before we go into the council room. So yeah, we'll try to end this again. I'm gonna have a hard time fixing this, huh? It is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, let's continue. So I hope I do my stuff well. Let's show the double checking first. So it's working, I guess. Okay, so refrain from using biotics, your biotics, but you can use Liara and Keaton's biotics at him. And then I've learned that again, I relearned again that using singularity is not that much of a good thing. With Saren, you can use just lift, and lift. I'll try to not use the stuff. What's it? Okay, let's see if I can do this again.
I am sovereign, and this station is mine.
So you could use the what is it? Lift already, and I could use the neutral shock. And then the carnage. And then when he's going down, I could use another lift, right? And then I could do this and boost. So if I use, for example, my, let's see if we could lift that. And then I could use this. And then I could lift it again, and this time do this. And then I could like adrenaline burst. So just use my pistol or my shotgun. So I never got to this part because of that. So I'll blah blah. Shoot. Don't use the biotics. Don't!
This is our only chance. Take that monster down no matter what the cost.
Go, Chucker. Okay, so then I could use again this on him and then overload it. And then I do this, and then I could neural shock again. And this time she could use this. I could use this. And then I can't use anything else. But that's a get shock trooper. Where is he now? Okay. Come on, dearie. Do that. We could adrenaline burst again. Fuck. Okay. I can't use anything on him. But I can... This is gonna be problematic for me, isn't it? Use this. Use this. Oh, fuck. Come on. Oh, please. Where the fuck is it? Okay, I need you to lift him again and then overshield. Overshield? Overload. And then never. Okay, and then never use. Don't. I really wanna use it. God fucking damn it! I really wanna use it so much. Lift again, this, and then throw. Fuck. Oh my goodness! I really wanna. Okay. Woo! Okay. I really want to use my biotics. I just like, stop, Tori, stop! Okay. Okay, now that's done. Okay.
The shields are down. Now's our chance.
Poke him. Poke him hard. Poke him hard, Joker. Poke him hard!
Guard on my flank. We're going in.
Still amazes me though. Every freak. Oh. Fuck. Fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. Run! Hey.
Captain Anderson, we found them. They're in here.
Take it easy. It's over. You're safe now. Where's the commander?
Oh shit. Hello, motherfuckers. Eh? I'm good. I'm good with that. Oh please, oh please. And then it's done. So that's my problem.
Ambassador, Captain, Commander Shepard. We have gathered here to recognize the enormous contributions of the Alliance forces in the war against Sovereign and the Geth.
Many humans lost their lives in the battle to save the Citadel. Brave and courageous soldiers who willingly gave their lives so that we, the Council, might live.
There is no greater sacrifice, and we share your grief over the tragic loss of so many noble men and women.
The Council also owes you a great personal debt, Commander, one we can never repay. You saved not just our lives, but the lives of billions from Sovereign and the Reapers.
Commander Shepard, your heroic and selfless actions serve as a symbol of everything humanity and the Alliance stand for.
And though we cannot bring back those valiant soldiers who gave their lives to save ours, we can honor their memories through our actions.
Humanity has shown it is ready to stand as a defender and protector of the galaxy. You have proved you are worthy to join our ranks and serve beside us on the Citadel Council.
Counselor, on behalf of humanity and the Alliance, we thank you for this prestigious honor and humbly accept.
We will need a list of potential candidates to fill humanity's seat on the Council.
Given all that has happened, I am sure your recommendation will carry a great deal of weight, Commander. Do you support any particular candidate?
Okay. So that was my problem. I keep on using the biotics, and yeah, I forgot that there's something about the bug thingy. So I have to put a note somewhere, anywhere, that every time I play this game, it's like Mass Effect 1, going with Saren, shoot, never use biotics or tech. Excuse me. Ooh, I was coughing a lot. That's not good. Sorry. Okay. So with this, what's happening right now? Who do I so choose? Who do I so choose? Who do I so choose? No. Between Captain Anderson and Ambassador Udina. Fuck Udina. Always say it when you play this game. Fuck Udina. No. I don't want that. I was checking my voice. It's working. Okay. I was click Ambassador Udina. What? No. It feels as though if, like right now, remembering this stuff. For me, it's always Captain Anderson. Not just because I have a certain grudge with Udina. It's because in Tagalog, Captain Anderson, wala siyang kinikilingan. He's very fair, and he doesn't smuck up. All I can say is he's very fair. So he's very fair and he has a sound judgment. So I always choose him versus ass kisser Udina. So yeah. Walang kinikilingan. He's no ass kisser. He's very fair. Captain Anderson is a very fair person to me. So yeah.
We need someone with the courage to stand up for what he believes in. Someone like Captain Anderson.
Him? You must be joking. Anderson prefers to let his fists do the talking.
Only with you, Ambassador.
Only with you.
Are you sure about this, Commander? The captain's a soldier, not a politician.
And then I would love to say, I'm not fucking picking you, but I'm in front of a council. Why was my voice going out? All of the counselors. That's the point. He's not a politician, unlike you fodder humper.
We've already got too many politicians on the Citadel. The captain would be perfect for this job.
I think it's an inspired choice. The Council would welcome him with open arms, should he accept.
I'm honored, Counselor. As humanity's representative, I'll do everything in my power to help the Council rebuild.
Sovereign's defeat marks the beginning of a new era for both humanity and the Council.
Great. This is not over yet, dude. This is not fucking over. What's with the accent, Tony? And I just walked by.
It was only a vanguard. The Reaper fleet is still coming. Hundreds of ships, maybe thousands. And I'm gonna find some way to stop them.
Let's go! Oh my goodness.
Right. Humanity is ready to do its part. United with the rest of the Council, we have the strength to overcome any
challenges. I want to copy that voice.
We must stand side by side.
We must fight against them as one. And together, we will drive them back into dark space. Just keep talking. Just keep talking. Just keep talking. I'm gonna mute the next part, so that's not a worry for me.